Well, hello there. Today we are about to talk about a problem in society that has caused much trouble worldwide. It has been spreading rapidly throughout the world, especially in this modern age. We are the Sin Busters on a mission to confirm and bust the facts about this moral issue. Join us today as we learn about this rising moral issue called cyberbullying.
Who are the Sin Busters? Kyle Alejandro, Ino Villacastillo, Ian Briones, and Jerome Santos. Between them, 4 years of moral decision making.
Nowadays, cell phones, computers, and other communication gadgets have shaped the people of today. With more new technologies sprouting up, people are finding new ways to abuse their freedom. People are once again misusing the intelligence given to them. They're forgetting that we're human. The internet is the most used form of communication today. It means that almost everybody can access it. However, cyberbullying has made the internet another way for us to be harmed. What we want to show in this documentary is for us to know what cyberbullying is, what causes it, what it can do, and how we can avoid it.
First of all, what is netiquette? Well, netiquette is the ethical code applicable online. Well, what is cyberbullying? Well, cyberbullying is against netiquette. It's the unethical act done against users of the internet and cell phones. It is done by continually harassing the victims.
Other terms include flaming, which are fights that occur online. Electronic message is used to show offensive language to the victim. Denigration, which is also called dissing, is the spreading of cruel gossip or rumors online about a person to damage his or her image or reputation. Harassment is the repeated act of sending offensive, rude, and insulting messages. There are other types of cyberbullying, but all of these affect us people in bad ways.
In the global context, cyberbullying is a widespread occurrence in the internet and can be seen almost anywhere, especially in social networking sites such as Spotify and Facebook. As a teenager, we often become either the cyberbully or the cyber victim. As the victim, we can feel afraid and unsure of ourselves whenever we use the internet. However, as the bully, every time we harass someone, it is a sin against not only that person, but also against God.
In the ordinary experience of an HS student, cyberbullying and violations of etiquette are often seen, especially in social networking sites such as Facebook and IM programs like YM, and it's relevant to our daily lives. Athenians also sometimes commit violations against etiquette, like when we fight over YM or post some pictures of enemies online to humiliate them.
Just like bullying, cyberbullying has the same causes. Usually, people think that it's okay to post these things. They don't care. Well, guess what? It hurts when you post these things. People get hurt. Then there's, of course, the excuse of freedom of speech. Well, the freedom of speech can also be abused. And that's what cyberbullying does. Then, of course, there's a more serious thing. The family cyberbullies, or they bully each other. So it kind of runs in the family when somebody bullies another person.
Then there's, of course, domination. The want of someone to have power over someone else.
Cyberbullying is a new threat to our society because it is based on our advancing communication technology. Most effects of cyberbullying can be long-term effects because of our constant exposure to it.
Victims would have lower self-esteem and would experience depression and anxiety. The child may be led to using harsher words and might resort to fighting back with cyberbullying as well. Victims would begin to avoid family, friends, and social gatherings.
prove that cyberbullying truly has a factor in our life, here are some statistics.
Of those interviewed, 30% of them admit to being cyberbullied. Among children from grades 4 to 7, those in grade 5 experience the least amount of cyberbullying, while those in grade 7 experience the most. Studies have also shown that girls are more susceptible to cyberbullying than boys. At least 1 in every 4 victims of cyberbullying will be bullied again. Almost 60% of the interviewed have had hurtful things said to them, and at least 40% of them have been told hurtful things more than once. Among those who have been admitted to cyberbullying, 1 in every 3 bullies admit to bullying on more than one occasion. Majority of these cases of cyberbullying take place in chat rooms such as YM, or also known as Yahoo Messenger. The rising popularity of social networking sites such as Facebook and Multiply gives rise to the number of incidents about cyberbullying. Pictures posted online are also frequent targets of cyberbullying. Unfortunately, only 15% of parents understand the possible effects, causes, and difficulties of cyberbullying, and less than half of the victims actually admit to having been cyberbullied to a friend or a parent. Even among the few who have been admitted to being cyberbullied to a friend or a parent, only 19% of their situation grew better. Victims tend to become angry, sad, or bitter in their real lives as well as their virtual ones because of their cyberbullying. 5% of the victims actually fear for their safety due to cyberbullying.
Shed more light on this issue, we interviewed one of the most prominent figures in the Ateneo. He has been a 20-year counselor here, and he is none other than Mr. Carlo Carlo.
Well, at least for the past 3 to 4 years, I encounter at least 1 or 2 cases every year.
And how serious are the cases?
Most of the cases are a bit serious. Now, for one, because most of the cyberbullying that happens in our school is based on blogging about a particular person. So parang paninirampuri, no?
Well, in the Decalogue, the 8th commandment, which says, "You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor." Well, this commandment is being violated by cyberbullying. By following this commandment, we are able to obey God, which will bring us closer to Him.
Cyberbullying can include spreading nasty rumors about a person in the internet or simply harassing him or her. This commandment was made in order for us to understand that we should not lie about others or harass them.
In cyberbullying and bullying in general, the bully forces the victim into situations and experiences meant to harm and torment the victim.
We strongly support freedom of expression and the free exchange of ideas. Freedom to seek and know the truth is a fundamental human right, and freedom of expression is a cornerstone of democracy. Cyberbullying can affect the victim in many ways, and one of the ways is that through the great trauma the victims express. The victim is unable to express himself in however means due to the fear of being bullied again.
Before we go, here are some tips how to deal and avoid cyberbullying.
1. Don't give out personal info. This is the best way to protect yourself online.
Tip number 2, use netiquette. Be polite online.
Tip number 3, don't reply to the cyberbullies and their offensive messages. This will only satisfy them and make the situation worse than it is already.
Don't open emails or messages from strangers.
Number 5.
Don't keep cyberbullying to yourself. Report this to someone of authority.
Do not delete the offensive message sent to you. This can be used as proof against the bully.
Lastly, avoid using the internet as much as possible. This will decrease the chances of you being cyberbullied.
My parting words would be careful when you are online. Try to be responsible when you are online. Again, try to be polite when you're online. so that you avoid being a victim of cyberbullying. And again, always trust your instinct. When it doesn't feel right, try to walk away or try to move away from cyberbullying. Kasi minsan like in the chat rooms, may mga ganun. So, try to move away. And then, do not keep it to yourself when you are experiencing an issue like this. Always consult an authority figure. Also, always consult an adult to help you out with your problem.